welcome back to Crafting with Chord Chapter 6. I've found my first spawner. I don't know what the problem is. I've looked all over, closer to my base, and I can't find anything. Right now I'm about 200 blocks, negative Z away. I'm about negative 400 Z. Yeah, I'm not really sure why there's nothing closer, but this is the closest I can work with. This is the closest I can work with. So this is a poisonous spider, like the cave spider spawner. It's in a different set of abandoned mineshaft. So yeah, I found it, and I'm planning on making a trap here today. I just have a simple staircase up to the ceiling, or up to the ground level up there. Yeah, and I have some supplies here. This isn't everything I'll need. I do want to obviously move the staircase off the top and probably over here somewhere, so I have a better way to get up and down. Just use some ladders. Yeah, so I'm going to grab some of this, what is this, stone brick, start filling in this area. Just to review for anyone who might not know, there is a 8x8 area centered around one of the corners of the spawner where mobs can spawn, and also they can spawn one layer above, one layer below, and also the same layer with like zombies or skeletons or any too high creep or too high mob. You would want to build this one higher, because if they spawn here, that's where their legs will be. So you would want to have a space for their head as well. But since this is a baby spider, or cave spider, whatever you want to call it, you just need one space above. And also, so this is, I made a 9x9. You can find the specific corner of this spawner that this is centered around, and figure out which corner, or like which side I don't need. So this is a 9x9, so I don't technically need, let's say this side, whoops, let's say this side over here. But it turns out to be, I don't know, kind of easy if you make it 9x9, since water streams can go 8 blocks. It makes it work pretty well to brush them all to one side and then have one side, like have a one wide water stream. So that's what I'm planning to do with this. I'll bring them all to one corner, and then they'll all gather up in one side, and I'm not sure exactly how I want to damage them, but I don't have poison potions yet, so that won't work. I might use a piston crusher. Yeah, I guess I'll probably use a piston crusher in order to damage them down to one hit, and then just hit them a bunch, and yeah, that'll work. So I'm gonna get working on the first step, which is to enclose this area so they can't get out, and then I will dig this down probably, I think, 2 more blocks, and set up everything for when the water streams will be put in, and I'll show you that when I get there. So I've finished almost all the preparations for this. I just actually need to make a furnace. I just realized that right as I was hitting to start recording. So let's get one coal and the iron. Okay, so I'll show you this. I did some wiring for redstone lamps inside, and I'll show you that right after we take a look inside. So I mentioned before how a 9x9 serves very well with water streams, since water streams go 8 blocks, and these guys are 1x1. If I put a water stream along one side, it'll push it into one line, put a water stream starting there where I just placed. It'll bring it down to just this one corner, and they'll all fall down into that hole. And from there, how am I going to get out of here? From there, they'll all be collected. Perfect. They'll all be collected, and right there I can kill them. So let's block that off and take a look at this wiring. It's very simple. I just have this lamp to show on and off. Just points in to the four sides of the spawner room with repeaters on each side to just give it some more length. Then there's, I guess I took the short path first. So over here, points into that one, and then goes right to the last one. I didn't bother cleaning up the whole area. Just, well, I guess I have one right there. Just the area that's kind of immediately right here. Let's put one right there. Sure, whatever. So if I click this, before I click that actually, let's come down here. What can I put? I wonder if I just use a fence, if that'll work. I was cooking up this iron to, oh, it's done. Well, we can do this and that'll work. So like, no, that's doors. Oh, that gives us 16? Wow, I thought that would only give us, I don't know what I thought it would give us, but it gave us 16, and I believe it needs just one. So I put a staircase in right here, and put that right there, so it looks like a full block, but it doesn't actually attach. Now theoretically, you know what? That doesn't even need to be like kind of a trick there. You can just do a full block right here. Should fall down on there and not be able to get out, and then I can just hack away. You know, I would like some sort of timed piston action to kill him, but I could actually easily do that. Let's put this right here. But have a piston behind that block, which should be, is it that block right there? I think it's that one, yeah. Put a piston right here where I'm going to put this torch, and just push it out for so many ticks, and that's probably what I'll do here in a little bit. But let's test to make sure that this actually works before I get too much farther into this. So I shut this off. Oh, I can already hear some guys spawn. Oh wow, that is quick. I believe I'm within, what is it, 16 blocks, I think. Let's just take this out a little bit. I believe it's 16 blocks away from the actual spawner you have to stand. I did not write down the coordinates, and I only see one guy chilling here, so I'm not sure. Let's see, what's my block lighting here? This is 9 at my feet. Right here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it should be fine up there. It won't stop any, oh, whoops, I don't need that on. It won't stop any, it won't stop any spawning up there. But now that this is happening, they keep falling and hurting themselves. That's not good. I need to raise this up a block or two before they kill themselves. And I also need to figure out a way to stop them from doing this. And that I'm not sure how to do. Let's see if they come back down. I'll just start killing them and get some experience. But now they're chilling up the top a little bit. How can I keep... I'll have to look into some ways to keep them from jumping up like that. But everything except for that seems to be working right now. They die very quickly. They don't have much health, and I'm using just a diamond sword. So I'm going to turn off the farm and see, maybe, do I have the stairs still? can they climb upstairs? Let's see, can I get that right? And then this one should be right like that. And this one should be right like that. Oh, and that one. Whoops. Oh, let's kill that guy before I do this. Can I? Oh, I can't attack through it because I destroyed that block. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. They went up in the air. No, it seems like maybe they can't climb up the stairs. No, I went from this side and then place it right there. I need to write down the coordinates for this because it seems like if I stand over here, I'm within 16 blocks, but if I stand over here, I'm not. And now that I've used... Oh, I was going to say now that I've used stairs, they can't seem to climb back up, but they definitely can. So I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to raise this up. Those coordinates are for like this block or that block right there. But for this shoot at least, and that Y coordinate. So I need to get XYZ of spawner. Move up railing. And oh, I should shut it off before I get too many guys. What was the other thing I mentioned? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Turn on spawning. I do need to move wiring down for lighting, and also work on wiring for piston killing, piston hurting. Let's say. And I'm already 19. The spiders the cave spiders do give good experience. Figure a way to prevent climbing. I know I've seen people, other YouTubers do it. I'm not sure, obviously, how they did it. So that's what I'm gonna have to do some research on. But I'm gonna get to work on that list of things, and I'll show you when I have some progress done. So I've been hard at work here at the spider farm, and I have it worked out somewhat. I don't remember what you saw last, because I've been changing this up so much. This wire heads up to the light, and I just have this light here to indicate that. I just have a ladder here to show, or to let me access the wiring. I need to change this all up though. I did have him, the spiders currently, let's see, right somewhere over here, maybe. Yeah, right here, come down from the farm. Let's make sure that's, okay, good. I didn't want to come down here and have a whole bunch of spiders be dropping on my head. So right here is the spawner. They come down here, as I think I've shown you. And then I had them, or I have them, I should say, coming along. Oh, come on, water. Coming along here to collect right here, where I can easily kill them. That guy just attacked me. Looked like through the wall. I don't know. Since I don't have potions yet, I can't do it. I don't know, I would prefer, maybe if I took these out and put ladders here, that might work better. But I also want to change this up. I'm already going to have to raise this whole room up to at least this level. But I don't know if I want to have it here. Where did I show that? It's right over there. So if I could, I don't know if I want to put a churn in or not. So if I could have it over there, but actually that's probably a fine location for this. Gosh, close that off. Yeah, so I need to basically rip this whole room out and move it up here. Let's grab, I think I have fences in here somewhere. Cool. Whoops, where am I going? Okay, right over here, drop 2 fences, and let's test to see if this works better. Uh, the interesting thing, the difference between a fence and iron gates, uh, if an iron gate is next to nothing, oh, I'm lagging a bit. If an iron gate is next to nothing, is that what they're called? Iron bar is next to nothing, like they shoot out in all directions, and you have to put them next to something for them to align to just connect to just one wall. But fences don't connect to anything if you just put them there. They just have the fence post. Yeah. So I was saying before that I had them coming along here and then they would drop down, but the problem with dropping down is that they climb up, like you see right now. So if I hit them once, they would just kind of go up if I even got to hit them once before they started going up. So the key is really to not have them drop down, it's to come up. As far as I can tell, that's the best way for me. That's the best way I found. I tried all different patterns of solid and non-solid blocks, fences around different layers, but it wouldn't let me collect the drops usually if I didn't have them come up like this. If I found a way that they wouldn't be able to climb very easily, then I wouldn't be able to get the drops without like manually breaking and replacing blocks. So this seems to work. Let's shut this off before something bad happens and I die. So I don't know exactly. I want to see how close they can attack me from. Hopefully they can't attack me here. Probably once I get into that block they can attack me since they're right there. So I wonder if I could put... If I put like this here, can they attack me from against that? That might work. I think I can walk in there. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Maybe if I put glass or something. Yeah, now I can... Oh, that scared me. Just do this a bunch, and if I want to, I can also use a splash potion once I get some blaze rods. But I think this works pretty well. I just need to, well, adjust this whole wiring bit. I need to rip out this whole room, basically move that room over here, and yeah, that's the majority of what I need to do. Unfortunately, that's the majority of what I've done as well, so at least I know where I want to go from here, rather than just testing things until I find something that works. So I'm going to get back to work, but yeah, I just wanted to show you, give you my thoughts on what I've done so far. So I finished up the spider farm, and I currently have it running, so that's why some spiders are here grouping up. Ignore this chest. I never moved it from when I had the had the room one block up. So yeah, I added in, or I lowered the whole floor. I added in this enchantment area. I'm ready for an anvil or two and an ender chest, or maybe I'll just put the anvil there and replace this chest with an ender chest. There's a light underneath this enchantment table. Enchantment tables are transparent, I believe, or at least they have some level of transparency they let light through, so that's where the light is coming from on that side. Over here I added a button that will do the piston crushing. I don't want to press it right now because I want to explain it first, but yeah. Over here I have, I don't know, this is just where the spiders collect. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but I wanted to show you something. You'll notice that there's ice there, and then if you look closely down there as well, if I had stone brick there, the fence would connect to the ice, which would be bad. During the piston crushing, this block right here is pushed down and this block is pushed up, and if the fence is connected to the blocks that were pushed, which are currently ice blocks, but if they were stone brick and the fence is connected to them, some of these spiders can glitch out and glitch into the fence block, and then can just walk out of the fence block. If you're inside of a block, you can just walk out of it. Yeah, but you can't, if you're inside of a block, you can't walk through any block. You can just walk out of the block that you are in. So if they're far enough over and those get squeezed together, they'll be quote unquote in the fence block, which means they can just walk out of the fence block this way and then suddenly be in the room with me, and they'd be trying to kill me. So that's no good. So yeah, that's why I switched them out with ice. It'll still suffocate them, but it will not connect to the fence post here. Yeah, so that's good. So over here, press this button, and then the power comes over here, powers this redstone, and goes in two directions. This direction and that direction. This direction is just a long delay, and this line is the first way that it comes. So this machine right here with the comparator and the piston is kind of an on-off switch. So when the piston gets powered from this way, that's the kind of on switch, right? And I could keep sending on signals over and over again, but nothing will change. It will just stay on. The only way to turn it off is to send an off signal, which is this signal right here. If this redstone gets powered, that is the off signal. So I'll explain how that works in a second, but just for right now, assume that this getting powered means on, this getting powered means off. So this is the way that the power comes out of this little machine here. So when it gets on, when it gets turned on, power comes here and gets sent into this block. That power goes in two directions. One way is this way, up top. And can I jump up here? Yeah, I can. And powers that block. The piston is, yeah, I think I can do this. Is right there. So when that block gets powered, the piston extends, and yeah, that'll work. And then also when this block gets powered by this, repeater, the power comes down below it and directly into that piston and extends upwards. So yeah. So now to explain this machine. This machine is pretty simple. It looks kind of weird. I guess I can just like shift walk off of that. Didn't expect that. So when the on signal comes in, this piston extends and pushes this redstone block to this block right here. That will cause the redstone block to connect to that redstone dust and then power this comparator. The comparator will send power into this block right here, and when this block right here has power, this piston will stay extended. So basically, as long as this piston is extended, it will stay extended. That's how it just stays on, as I was talking about earlier. However, with comparators, if you send a signal in this way and it's on subtraction mode, which this is like there's normal, there's I guess add, and there's subtract. At least that's the way that oh my gosh, shift does not work with repeaters, I guess, and repeaters and comparators. So with add and subtract, or with subtract, it's the power coming from this way subtracted, sorry, it's the power this way minus the power coming this way. So the power coming this way that it's being fed to it is a power level of 14. The redstone block will give it 15. 1 is lost in this redstone right here. So this comparator will basically be powering this block with a power of 14. Any power at all, even just 1, will extend this piston. So that's just kind of important to know. The power coming this way has a repeater right here. So it'll be 15 at the end of the repeater and then lose 1 at this redstone dust. So it'll be subtracting off a power of 14. So 14 minus 14 equals 0, which means this block gets unpowered. And that means, whoops, gosh, I'm trying to shift so I don't move so quickly, but then I just fall down and it's annoying. So when this block gets unpowered because it's given 0 power from the comparator, this piston retracts and the system is shut off. So this is just a series of repeaters. This is the repeater timing, and I have it set to 13 repeaters right now. It might be 14 repeaters, and if so, I can put another one there. But yeah, I just need to test that. So this has been running a little bit here. I don't know how much of the time I've been within 16 blocks, although there seems to be quite a few there. So let's turn this off and let's try out this pressure, and let's walk in there to see it happen. So you can see the power coming around, and it's in the on position, and now it's about to be turned off, and you saw as the power came in there, it retracted. So the power's off, and now these guys should be one hit to kill, and it doesn't seem like they are. Oh, it doesn't seem like they are. That was scary. Okay. I think they're actually 2-hit kills now. It's kind of hard to tell with what I'm doing right now, but I recorded for a second before this clip, and it looked like they were, or I tested a second before this clip, and it looked like they were 2-hit kills. So what I really need to do is put in another repeater in that spot that I showed. I should not stand that close to them. So what I need to do is replace this block of, or piece of redstone dust with a repeater, and figure out exactly what am I trying to say? What delay needs to be on that repeater. I don't know if it needs to be the full delay, the full 4 delay, or if it needs to be like a 3 or 2 delay. That'll just take some testing out, and then I'll work that out right now. So I let this run here for, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes while I finished up fixing the wiring and while I made myself a sandwich. I added this little switch here. All it does is retract and extend this wall. I couldn't think of the opposite of retract. That was awkward. Yeah, so just simple doorway. And I added the repeater, so let's try it out. Some of them are dying. I'm not sure what caused that. But now they all jumped back here. Okay. Are they? I cannot tell. There's too many of them. I don't know. I'm getting some experience now, so I think I'm killing them now in one hit. They look, yeah, it looks like they're dying. It's hard to tell, and it might be even harder to tell for you on screen or on video. But it looks like I hit one and then it immediately dies. But they're all glitching out so much. I don't think I should keep killing these on camera, because I'm guessing I'm gonna start lagging here pretty quick. So I'm going to just kill these and collect their stuff. I took out the chest, so my inventory is a little bit crammed, but I'll show you what I ended up with. I don't think I've ever shown the top of this area. All I have up here is a pillar with a couple torches. These torches indicate the way that I need to go to get back to my base. So those, I think it was like 100 guys or 120 guys or whatever. I ended up with about 2 stacks of string and about 1 stack, just under a stack of spider eyes. So that's, I don't know, a pretty good haul. I was already level 38 or 37 when I started, so I think that that worked wonderfully. I mean, I was only idling there for maybe 20 minutes and got, what was it, 5 or 6 levels there, over level 30. Oh, also I changed the, what is this, the chicken farm here. I did what I said about changing the double slabs to just a full block of andesite, so I think it looks better from the outside. I don't think I've changed the inside at all that I remember. No, it still looks kind of plain, and I don't know if I really like the roof on here, or the ceiling, I guess. Something more uniform might look better on the inside. I'm not sure though. Just have to keep thinking about that. Whoops, keep thinking about that. It's not producing very much, but then again, I have been, I don't know, like 200 blocks that way, so this This chunk might have been unloaded. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I might have been too far away for that chicken farm to actually. Whoops. A chicken farm to actually run. One thing I do like about the savannah is that it doesn't actually rain here. You don't notice it when it doesn't happen, but like I go to my creative world where I like test out some stuff, like test out redstone contraptions, so I don't have to like spend 20 minutes crafting new hoppers or droppers and just messing with things. And one second, let me drop these in there. When I finally figure it out, then I can come back here and the redstone part will be easy. What am I going to... Let me get my inventory situated, and I'll finish my thought after I come back. Okay, I'm back. I've cleaned up my inventory just a bit. Yeah, so I was talking about the rain. It's much nicer here. In my creative world, it just rains all the time. I don't understand. Maybe something's weird about it, or I'm in a certain biome, but it's just like... I don't know. It's like it's just totally a flat land. I don't know what I'm doing here with my lapis. Sharpness 3, no thank you. And yeah, it just rains all the time, and it's just, at least in the creative world, I can hit. I can hit silk touch on a pickaxe. Okay, or on a regular axe. I can hit toggle downfall to get rid of it, but I don't know. It's not too good on. I guess it just happens quite a bit. Oh, I didn't know you could get 5 on a sword through natural enchantments. Yeah, I'm kind of losing my train of thought here, trying to do both of these at once. Let's go with shovel. What is with these enchantments? So I guess that's good because I was just losing this one. Sharpness 4. I mean, it's better than this, but it's not that great. Bane of Arthropods 4. Come on. Let's make another sword. And let me get a few more sticks here. Oh, I guess I only have one more enchantment to do. I never know what type of wood I should use for these enchantments. Or for these sticks. Like normally my default is oak because oak is generally easy to mine, but I don't have, like, I have so much more other types that it's just confuses me. Like, I know in the long term I'll get a bunch of oak, but right now I have a bunch of spruce because I've mined so much for the house. Let's try this. Looting 3. Ooh, that's good. Fortune 3. No thank you. Fortune 3 on my axe. No thank you on that. I don't think Fortune 3 actually does anything on an axe, so that would be actually horrible. But Looting 3 is a rare enchantment, so let's get that. Okay, that's not horrible by itself, but oh, I didn't show this. Let's run over to... Oh, that scared me. My chicken friend is running amok in my storage room. I have a sword that I showed last time that I mentioned that would be my wither killing sword. It's Smite 4 and Unbreaking 3. Or is it right here? Smite 4, Unbreaking 3. And I have a Smite 4 book that I got early on, I guess. I've had it for a while. I also have a Smite 4 Unbreaking 3 book, but there's no point in using that when I already have a Smite 4 book. So this will be Smite 5 Unbreaking 3. Let's... Oh, I don't even have... I don't know what to name this. Let's not name it. Let's pick up the stuff, though. Let's do that. Okay. So, okay, so now I have an Unbreaking 3 Smite 5 books, or Smite 5 sword. So this is going to be a great wither killing sword, wither skeleton killing sword. And eventually I can combine on this Looting 3 sword once it's a bit lower on durability. and just have a great sword for killing withers and collecting wither skulls. So I think overall this has been one of my more successful episodes. I'm very happy with the progress that we made. Where am I going with these things? I should stop opening that. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what I should put here too. I don't think I got any messages about what I should put here, so someone tell me something. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.